All right, y'all, we finally got an update for 2K24. The first time we're hearing from the devs in the longest time came in the latest update. I know the big question a lot of you guys have is, did they fix shooting? We finna get into all the details. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. You guys can help us get one step closer to 100K subscribers, a huge goal for us here on the channel. As you guys know, I don't like to waste your time, so we finna just jump right into this. Patch notes, November 27th, 2023. And a little disclaimer here, it says here are the details for the upcoming NBA 2K24 patch update. Note, this update will be released soon, but it's not available yet at the time of this post, and this was posted at 12 a.m. today. Now, when I go over these patch notes, I like to leave out all the fluff. We primarily just review gameplay changes that impact the game in front of you. The first bullet point under general says preparations for NBA 2K24 Season 3 launching on Friday, December 1st at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. We just jump right into the gameplay portion. The gameplay changes in this new upcoming patch. It says fixed an issue that was causing inadvertent basket interference violations when dunking the rock. I've personally seen this happen quite a few times where the homie goes up for a dunk, it fumbles around the rim, and then he gets called for offensive interference. That's just one of the goofy bugs on 2K24. In the next bullet point, it says reduce the frequency of lost ball fumbles when ball handlers collide with defenders. To me, that sounds like a buff to ball handlers, but I'm a bit Confucius about this particular bullet point because it seems that every time a ball handler loses the rock, no matter how many defenders are around them, they somehow manage to get it right back, completely undermining the defense. I know a lot of you ball handlers out there probably don't feel the same way, but if you ask Lockdowns the same question, they'd be very quick to let you know you get the ball back quite a bit. The next bullet point says tweaked bad block attempt teammate grade logic. The next bullet point up says increase the defensive movement speed gap relating to lateral quickness. That sounds like a buff to defenders out there. I know ball handlers ain't gonna like to hear that. Next bullet point says fix the rare issue that was causing some layups to, in quotations, block themselves, which led to missed easy layup attempts. Ain't no way you guys were going up for layups and you were just blocking yourselves. That sounds crazy to me. Next bullet point says defensive reactions, including ankle breakers, will no longer be played on simple dribble stop animations. That's limiting the ball handlers. And to me, ankle breakers weren't nearly as noticeable, and the recovery speed for defenders oftentimes negates the impact of what an ankle breaker is supposed to do for a ball handler. It sounds like 2K is removing some of those ankle breaker animations. The last bullet point under the gameplay portion for a next gen console says fix an exploit that allowed double dribbles with certain emotes. If you guys don't know, a lot of post scorers were taking huge advantage of this in the 1v1 situations where the defender will force them to pick up the rock. They'll go into an emote animation and then be able to continue dribbling. We talked about this and I showed you guys a clip of this actually happening in yesterday's live stream. It's good to see that 2K actually fixed this issue. I know post scorers finna be upset. And those are all the bullet points for the gameplay portion, and not one of those bullet points covered shooting. Do you guys think 2K is even aware that there's an issue with shooting? Players' biggest concern on 2K24 right now, in my opinion, is shooting. And the 2K development team has yet to find a proper solution for shooters on 2K24. Let's cover City, Pro-Am, Rec, and the theater. Many improvements to performance, stability, and visuals have been made to enhance the overall experience in the city, yada, yada, yada. Jesus Christ, you guys use the same copy and paste bullet point in damn near every single patch notes. That's the fluff that I was talking to you guys about in the beginning. Next bullet point says the quest requirements for joining an affiliation have been lowered to allow users to more easily join their affiliation of choice. I already know there's a ton of you guys who haven't even joined an affiliation yet. I think 2K is starting to realize that that city is not working out. I can't front, the parks look dope, but the ease of access and quality of life in the park, I can't mess with it. So I don't even go into the park anymore. Maybe lowering those requirements to join an affiliation will make it a lot easier for you guys to join the affiliation of your choice. The next bullet point says players will now retain their badge progression in the rec when all opposing players quit at the end of the game. That's a huge W for rec players. Ain't nothing worse than folks quitting on you and you feeling like you're just wasting your time out there. Next bullet point says address an issue that could cause players on opposing teams to be wearing the same uniforms in the rec. If you guys don't know what they're referring to, on occasion you guys will go into the rec and you'll see the opposing team with the same jerseys as you. It just seems to make things hella confusing, so I'm happy they fixed this. This was an issue that took place last year as well. I just can't seem to understand how we continue to have these recurring issues on 2K games. The next bullet point says resolved an issue preventing certain camera settings from carrying over between games in the city. And the last bullet point under City Pro-Am, Rec, and the theater says fix the rare disconnect that could occur in starting 5 games. The next portion is under MyCareer, quests, and progression. And I'm only going to cover some key points in here. For instance, this one bullet point says fix the hang that could occur in gameplay following certain record-breaking cinematic sequences. And this bullet point that says completing the level 4 objectives for the Puma and Under Armour endorsement deals will now properly earn the expected rewards. The last bullet point I'll cover under this segment says fix the rare issue that could prevent the 7th game in a series from being played in the playoffs. Hopefully that resolves a lot of your concerns, the players who like to play MyCareer. I don't play my team, so I'm not going to review that or the My NBA, but I would like to quickly note the gameplay changes for current gen. And the first bullet point under current gen is better shot coverage detection for open versus wide open. 2K has already dropped this change for next gen a while back, and in my opinion, this was the change that sent shooting on a rapid downward spiral. If any of you guys that are watching play current gen and you notice a huge negative impact on your shooting as of this change, please reach out to me on Twitter. I'm hoping that you guys don't go through the same experience that we did on next gen. The next bullet point under gameplay for old gen says fixed an issue where there was sometimes unexpectedly high defensive coverage with dunks and layups. Man, you guys must be going through it on current gen if that's the type of stuff you're experiencing out there. With all the frustrations that we have on 2K24, tons of players just seeking out alternative options for their gaming needs, you would think that 2K would take the time to acknowledge the community concerns. But 2K continues to further the gap between development and the community, so much so that it looks like they didn't even address or acknowledge that there was a problem with shooting on 2K24. Is it me? Am I the only one having an issue with shooting? Do you guys feel like shooting is okay for 2K24? Sound off in the comment section below. Your feedback will be greatly appreciated. You never know who watched this video. Maybe you guys can help create change. I will be going live in just a little while to talk some more about these updates to gameplay. Hopefully you guys could tune in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.